Back here on ComputerWise, George Roberts, my guest from Acronis, of course, Chris Miklovich and Brent Stevens. And joining us now, Warren Doring from Netmind Networking and Security, as always, WD. Great to have you here on the show. And
good to see you again, George.
Warren, I wanted to bring you on because I know that you love the product.
Oh, it's great.
And because of you, these guys are here.
And they're taking me out back later and hurting me. But,
I think they're enjoying it.
It is a great product. I've used it several times. I've restored an entire laptop in 35 minutes.
Wow, 35 minutes.
35 minutes from the image. And they were back up and running with a new hard drive.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, George, not only do we run and how we actually have, excuse me, products for the office. We can cover your servers, all workstations.
That's what I wanted to talk about. When we look here at your website on Acronis.com, we see, of course, we talked about home and home office with the True Image, and you have some other things here like Disk Director Suite, and Migrate Easy, and you know, some other types of things. But we get in here for small and medium-sized business, and we have, I guess, we have True Image, a similar type of product, but it says family version. I guess that's supersizing it.
Yeah, family version. It's a version, essentially the same engine, with a little bit of tweaks here and there. It's essentially the same engine as the home, and we've actually based everything that we have off of our home version. There's no reason for us to reinvent anything, because we're doing the same thing across the board. And when you really get down into it, the home computer is similar to, you know, the small business server, and all the way into your enterprise servers down at the core, and that's what we really care about.
All right. So like large businesses that would have, you know, a nice big server, running everything. You've got this product that's going to keep them in line, I guess, keep everything together and make sure they don't lose anything important.
Absolutely. On those servers, they got a lot of expensive applications. I mean, you know about this, Warren.
What were you saying the restore speed was with Acronis?
Yeah, with Acronis running on a server, say it goes down, we can get you back up and running at about 1 gig a minute.
1 gig a minute? Wow. That's not bad at all. No. That's great. And I see you're very proud. I see you're proud of that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, and that's restoring one file instead of doing a flat file restores, which most businesses are actually doing right now. Is backing up to its back tape, and that's very archaic as far as I'm concerned. It's more as roller skating. Using roller skates to ice skate. It just doesn't make any sense.
And tape switch and everything
exactly.
Else, and tape drives burn out constantly.
Well, let's put this in perspective for, you know, somebody watching with a small business at home. Maybe they have maybe they have a small office. Maybe there's 3 or 4 people in there, and they've got you know, a small server running. Hopefully, they've got a small server, and they got everybody, you know, hooked up with that. They have a problem. Say they got a terabyte hard drive on that server. You know, they have a problem with that. That this software will do what for them?
Well, if they want to back up all their information and be able to restore it in a short amount of time, that's what our software will be able to do.
The question is, how long do you want to be out of business?
Exactly.
Right.
You know, if I have to redo your server from scratch, I need the enterprise CD. I got to get the patches. Then I got to go to your file backup. Whereas this is all the ones and zeros in one file, and once I boot to the media, point to the backup file, I'll walk away in you know, a couple hours.
And also, just to give another addition to that, if you have, let's say you got one particular server or a machine that you're running, and you want bring in a new dissimilar hardware, we have an application called the Universal Restore. It's an add-on feature that will allow you to restore that image that you have on one server that's gone faulty to a completely different piece of hardware.
Really? That's usually not possible. or it's very difficult to do.
The way that we do that, we actually we rely on the operating system first and foremost. We're not going to reinvent the wheel. Okay. The only thing that we rely on the end user for is the location of drivers for their mass storage device and their chipset. We'll let Windows pick up everything else because that's what it's there for. It's already in the restore. All we do is inject those drivers into the restore process and tell the operating system, hey, this is what I'm booting off of and this is my new computer. That's it. Just as simple as that.
Okay. The online, we can download a trial version, so people can give it a try if they would like. They can go right to your website, Acronis.com, and do that. And they can
download the trial for whatever they want. The home edition, in the office, the server editions, and the workstation, the corporate editions. All trials available right there from the website.
And you can buy online.
Absolutely.
And now with that, how's that go with the updates and the upgrades and all that?
Well, yeah, it comes with a year of updates.
A year?
And,
okay.
And it's with the maintenance package for the corporate edition. You get a year of updates and
support and stuff like that.
Yep,
okay,
absolutely.
Very good. So they can find out more information here, but also we have some information. Hopefully, we have their information sheet that we can put up, and there we go. If they want more information, they can contact you, Chris, right? Chris, right?
Absolutely.
And what's your number there?
781-743-3718.
And they can also visit you online at Acronis.com.
That's correct.
Very good. Well, it's been really a lot of fun having you here on the show. But before you go, we do have some copies here we want to give away to some of our viewers. So what we're going to do is we've got 5 copies of Acronis True Image Home 2009 PC Backup and Recovery, courtesy of the guys here. We really appreciate them. Camera 3. Bringing them. This is tough. You're in a different world when you're on TV. Here you go. All right. First 5 callers right now. There's the number to call. You see it on your screen. First 5 callers.